Continuing with this ABC series, time for B. Now, Beast Boy is my favorite character that starts with the letter B. This is the original Teen Titans show, not Teen Titans Go, because that is an atrocity, but we will move on. Moving on, BB is not my favorite Teen Titans character, but this show had such a strong cast, it's hard not to like them. Like, I love a lot of Teen Titans characters, like Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, Robin. Everyone's amazing, and like the side characters, even some villains, just amazing cast. It's such a good show. As a kid, I always loved Beast Boy, because I was really into animals. I was obsessed with them at the time, like, really obsessed. There was a library book that was an animal encyclopedia that I would check out repeatedly when I was like 6 because I was copying it down into a notebook by hand, so that I would just always have the book because I found it interesting. Like, who doesn't want to learn about an aardvark? Anyway, I feel like that isn't legal, but I don't know, I was 6. It's fine. Anyway, back to BB. Add the animal thing with how he's a comedy clown-type character, and he secured a place in my heart that has stuck up until now. I have them singing the opening song from the Teen Titans movie permanently stuck in my head, and it always makes me laugh because it's just so... It's not good. It's not bad either. It's Beast Boy. I love his interactions with the cast and his bromance he has with Cyborg. These two are awesome buds. It's just fun to see them when they interact with each other. He's fun. That being said, there's definitely more to BB than just jokes. That's apparent in episodes like The Beast Within, which to this day pops into my mind almost immediately if I have to think of episodes from the show. Like, that along with, like, Nevermore are, like, just some things that stayed in my mind forever. Which, by the way, Nevermore is definitely a Raven episode, but Beast Boy had a big part, too, and there was definitely some BB Ray moments which I ship, so that's a bonus. I mean, I know there's the whole thing with Tara and Raven, and, I mean, I'm a multi-shipper, so, like, either one is fine, but, like, Raven, BB and Raven, I love their little duo, and how he's always just joking and trying to make her laugh or being stupid, and she's like, oh, day, yay, oh, like, oh boy, a giant chicken, I must be the luckiest girl in the world. Just things like that, I'm recently rewatching the Teen Titans series because a YouTuber reaction channel I watch is currently watching it, and I'm like, oh yay, I get to rewatch this series with someone else. And, they haven't gotten far, it's basically just season 1, but like, oh joy, it's the part where I struggle to make a curved line. Most of the episodes in the beginning, VB is kind of just there, and he's like, I'm a joke, but later in the series, he definitely gets more moments, especially towards the end with, Brain and stuff, not to mention anything big, but, he has his moments. He's a good boy. Please stop just saying he's a joke. He's my green little alien baby, and technically his name isn't Beast Boy, but that's fine. That's what they call him in the show. Who cares if his name is Garfield, even though that's kind of hilarious. Actually, I'm almost certain that he's not an alien, but I kind of don't watch a lot of DC things and superhero things besides this show. So I don't know what he is, but he's perfect, and he's my animal baby. And he's a good boy. Looking at the actual drawing, by the way, I planned on putting the letter in each drawing, like a big thing in the background, but I didn't know how exactly to do it for this one. I had some ideas. I figured maybe I could make it in the shape of the Teen Titans Tower and put it in the background like it's the Teen Titans Tower, but in the shape of a bee, but that wasn't working out in my little thumbnail sketches. I didn't know how to make it work. And then I was like, okay, what if he's, like, sitting on a bee, like, made out of, like, a building or something, and I'm like, that wasn't really working either, so I ended up just making it so that there's just a snake behind him making a bee with a tree, And I mean, I think it works. I don't know. Let me know if it works or not. And as for the pose, I ended up, like, looking at his design fully, and I kind of realized that his shoes have, like, little animal prints on the bottom, like, patterns looking, and I was like, wow, I want to show that. So I was like, okay, I want to show a pose where you can see the bottom of his foot. So I ended up, like, taking some reference pictures of myself to try to find out a pose that worked. So if it looks a little wonky, I don't know, it's what I looked like. Maybe I'm wonky. Overall, I like how it looks. Probably could have done something more creative than a standard thumbs up, like, yay! It's kind of a go-to thing for me. I need to work on more dynamic poses. And it's kind of hard to make out certain things when it gets, like, the black parts of his outfit. But, I mean, that's kind of true in the show, too, but I probably could have done something more to differentiate between, like, this is where his chest ends, and this is where his arm starts. Just, you know, things like that. It's hard to work with black sometimes, especially, like, that kind of dark thing. 'Cause, like, in the reference image that I can see right here, I think that's even just, like, maybe, like, a pure black, maybe, like, close to that. I know I toned it down a little bit when I put it onto my actual drawing, but, like, that's a lot of black, and it's hard to work with in art. I say that as my last character for A was Aizawa, who is almost completely black. And the fact that I know that my character I'm gonna do for C also has black. I mean, it's more of a reddish black, but that's fine. And my now that I think about it, my character for D might have black too. It's fine. I'm gonna be fine. I plan on uploading these on Fridays, except for today, which is the Saturday, because yesterday was Christmas, and, you know, happy holidays for everyone who celebrates Christmas, and happy holidays to everyone who celebrates something else. Though next week I do plan on doing a different video than letter C, but then the week after that I will continue with my ABC series and do it every week until I finish. Yay! And I'll try to think of some other stuff to do on the sidelines too if I have time. I hope you liked this drawing, and I hope you stick around to see the rest of mine and support me on this journey. And if you want to, subscribe and, you know, check out my art. My Instagram will be linked below, and my commissions are open if you wanna get a drawing from me. It would be appreciated. That being said, thank you for watching and supporting me, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully, if you like it. Peace!